a man remains behind bars, arrested in connection to a deadly stabbing in the Kaka'ako area. Honolulu police arrested him just hours after surveillance video of the suspect was released. And here to talk to us about the arrest is Sergeant Chris Kim with Crimestoppers Honolulu. Hi, Sarge.
Good.
Welcome back, brother. Now,
Thank you.
Tell us about the arrest for the Kaka'ako stabbing suspect. Where was he picked up?
Unfortunately, I just whatever was released to the media, my understanding is he was arrested in the Halava area, upon the conclusion of the investigation. I just want to thank the public for getting involved. Once again, it's one big team. It's not just the police. We need the community helping us, and they definitely stepped up with this one.
Absolutely. So after they released the surveillance video of the suspect, what should people do if they spot a suspect like this?
Well, first and foremost, if they knew who the suspect was and they basically call 911, or they could have called the Crimestoppers just to remain anonymous, would then forward information to the proper investigative division. And at that point, if the tip had led to the identification or the arrest, and the tips would have been eligible for up to $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's good for the community just to kind of pay attention to the news as well as social media. Pay attention to these things that are happening in the event that you do recognize any of these people involved.
And it's good for us to pay attention because you've been actually here like the last 3 weeks talking to us about people's cars being broken into, and you're here again to share another story. We got another video, and I know the tip you have for us was that simple one, to just lock the door. Now talk us through this break-in Aiea.
Yeah, so we have these two cases. They both happened on Sunday, January 21st, 2024. One just around midnight and one shortly after, close to about 1 o'clock. But it's basically the same person. As you can see, the suspect approaches his vehicles. These vehicles are parked on Aiea Heights Drive. They're actually in a carport, covered. The complainants, the owners of the vehicle, I just had that false sense of security thinking, it's in a carport, I'm going to be okay. But one of them, he actually reaches in, sticks his flashlight in, doesn't really see anything. As far as the red vehicle, they left the windows rolled down.
I was going to ask.
Yes, and that second vehicle, the darker one, you can see he actually pulled on the door handle. It was unlocked. He does have an accomplice who acts as a lookout. He then enters the vehicle, which is unlocked, and then makes off with property. So although these people are covered up, we like to use these videos as educational tools as well. Just kind of let the public know, in case you don't believe me, it's happening out there. These people are driving in neighborhoods, literally pulling on door handles of cars parked in garages, carports, even on the street.
And that's why I lock my car door every night, even though it's in the carport. Now, are the suspects believed to be the same in both cases?
Yes. So the suspect is basically the same person. He's been described as an unknown male with a medium build. He's wearing a white and black jacket, a baseball hat, wearing a face cover, gloves, camouflage pants, and black shoes.
I like these tips that we're actually showing here. So the first one is the one that you've been actually kind of advising us to do. Always lock and secure your doors. Can you run through the other bullet points here?
Yeah, once again, always lock and secure doors, invest in an alarm system, install flood or motion activated lights. One of the videos, the one involved with the red vehicle, that person actually had video surveillance as well as a motion light. The other person just had the video surveillance, but no lights. The lights actually aids in, in enhancing the clarity of the video. Once again, invest in video surveillance system, but never, ever, ever leave anything valuable in your vehicle. Even an empty gym bag can be misconstrued as something valuable.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of video, we do have video. This totally tripped me out. I'm assuming that this is a camera that was positioned on a light pole, that you're able to capture this robbery in the Kaka'ako area. What happened here?
Yeah, this is just outside of a business off of Waimanu Street. The complainant, who's a homeless male, was sleeping in his tent when he's approached by these two individuals who then demanded property and used physical force in taking it. It's been classified as a robbery in the second degree. Both suspects are being described as unknown Micronesian males in their 20s, approximately 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing about 140 pounds. These cases that we talked about can be seen on the www.honolulupd.org website, bottom left-hand corner, under wanted persons, as well as other cases that we need the community helping us to identify and arrest these other cases.
Wow, this is a mind blower. So, wow, has this happened before? People are breaking into tents now?
I guess times are hard,
Wow, amazing. Well, Sergeant Chris Kim, thank you so much again for being here. We'll see you next week. We appreciate you stopping by, brother.